So Andrew Tate has been arrested. Now, if for whatever reason you don't know who Andrew Tate is, he is a former kickboxer turned internet scam artist. He mostly targets incels and insecure boys because people, men aren't going to really jive with Andrew Tate. They're going to see through the BS. So, I mean, if you're an insecure guy and if you are an incel, you can probably relate to Andrew Tate. I was going to call him Incel Tate, but Andrew Tate. But yeah, he is mostly known for being extremely sexist and basically having the mental of a 15-year-old boy back in the Xbox 360 era. So he has been arrested. Now, arrested for, of course, it is for human trafficking. Yeah, really. So he has been arrested for human trafficking here. We can go to this article by Dextero. Andrew Tate's home in Papira had been raided by Romanian police in relation to the abduction of two girls. Now Tate and his brother have both been taken into custody. The raid is said to be carried out by the Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism. As the news broke, a clip emerged that showed Tate being led out of the villa in police custody, but no further context has been given at this time. The authorities have reportedly focused attention on a number of luxury vehicles at the residence. A police trailer is on site, possibly to uplift one or multiple vehicles. Back in April of 2022, Andrew Tate faced allegations of human trafficking in Romania, the country in which he resides. However, Tate stated that the issue arose from a swatting incident. I was not arrested. This is quoting Andrew Tate here. I was not arrested. What happened is I suffered from a case of swatting. It's very popular with people who are large on the internet. Police turned up, they investigated, they realized nobody was in the house against their will. There was no crime committed. We had to go to the police station for 45 minutes for pieces of paper. We filled them out and we were let go. Now, this is an ongoing story. It will be updated. Now, here is Andrew Tate being arrested, being put in the back of the car. So here's Andrew Tate right here. There he is, being arrested. So there you have it. So there is Andrew Tate being arrested. Now, the way he got arrested was probably the best part, in my opinion, because it's just an absolute shit show from the very beginning. So Andrew Tate, for whatever reason, got into this Twitter spat with climate activist Greta Thunberg. Now, he bragged about having 33 cars, which will soon be lifted by authorities. He said, I have 33 cars. He talks about his Bugatti. He talks about his Ferrari. And he goes, this is just a start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions. Because Greta Thunberg is a climate activist, like I stated earlier. She is against people, using high amounts of emissions. So Greta Thunberg replies, yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. It goes away for a bit because Andrew Tate doesn't even have a response for this. So he wastes hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Then he comes back with this video. I have not watched the video. Let's go ahead and watch it together because I'm pretty sure it's going to be cringe. So we can already tell by how this man is acting. This man has the cigar. He has the red attire on with a little bit of gold here. Imagine doing all of this for a response video to a teenage girl. And keep in mind, Andrew Tate is close to 40 years old.
Online controversy is not something I often do. But now, the mainstream press is commenting on the fact that I was informing Greta that my very extensive car collection with internal combustion engines, which run on dead dinosaurs, have an enormous emission profile. And she replied by telling me her own email address. Greta's email address is, I have small dick energy. Why would that be your own email address? Strange.
So obviously he's trying to deflect the fact that he knows that email address is directed towards him and making fun of his small dick energy, which this dude exudes a small dick energy, because Andrew Tate is the type of guy that gets upset when he sees a woman working in the back of a Burger King flipping burgers. It's just crazy how much of like incel bait this guy is, and his entire audience are filled with like insecure guys.
I mean, also, I don't want to assume her gender. It's 50-50, but it is what it is.
Nice
I'm not
gender meme.
actually mad at Greta. Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled. Thank you. So I'm not actually mad at Greta, right? Because she doesn't
No, he's mad.
realize she's been programmed.
He's very
she doesn't realize
mad.
she's a slave of the Matrix. She thinks she's doing good. Someone has sat her down and convinced her to try and convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot.
That's not what she's doing. And also keep in mind, look at this Jerry's Pizza Box. JerryPizza.ro is one of the key elements as to why he got arrested.
And then, because I called her out on it, the global Matrix got this bot farm to like and retweet and all this bot commenting to try and pretend that her telling me that she has a small dick and her own email address somehow teaches me a lesson. Welcome to a new episode of The Clown Show. Now I know, at least, that Greta, with a little hate-filled face, bitter, sitting somewhere without the heating on, in the cold, a little hat, shivering, views my tweets, which is going to make my Twitter account far more fun.
So like it's going to make his life a lot more fun too, because that pizza box that he for whatever reason decided to like put up on the camera led to him getting arrested. Here is Pop Base once again. Andrew Tate's video in response to Greta Thunberg allowed Romanian authorities to confirm he was in the country and arrest him for human trafficking. I don't know, man. This dude just got debated on like new levels. So there we go. Andrew Tate got arrested, got absolutely baited by Greta Thunberg into being arrested for human trafficking. Classic Tate W.